Hello everyone, welcome to another Bible journaling video. Today I'm journaling in Exodus, where God leads his people as a pillar of cloud, and I wanted to visualize that, so I'm making a pillar of clouds right here. I started with sketching the clouds, and I'm just doing that with a pencil. I could erase it after the sketching, but I'm going to use some crayons on it, so I'm just leaving the sketch as it is. When I'm finished with my crayons, I will trace it with micron pen so you won't see the pencil at the end. When I'm finished with the cloud, I'm going to put a message I want beneath it. I'm also sketching it out so I know how much room it's going to take. And I'm going to erase this one after I finish it. So I just know how much room it will take, and then I can see if it fits on my page or not. Otherwise I had to erase some parts of the cloud too. But I don't want to see the pencil lines in the end result, so I'm just erasing this after I'm finished. I did take a picture of it before I'm going to erase it, so I will know where I want the letters exactly. I'm using a Dutch brand of crayons, it's called gekke krijtjes, and it's a type of wax crayon, and you can use odorless mineral spirits to blend it out. I'm using a paper towel and I add a little bit of the odorless mineral spirits onto it, and then I add it to the crayon. So there's a little bit of the crayon on the paper towel, and that way I can blend it out on my page. I don't have any other types of crayons, so I can test it out with the other ones, but it should work with wax-based crayons, or even Crayolas probably. I'm using a Q-tip to add some details around my cloud, and I'm using the paper towel to blend it out again. But the Q-tips are very easy to add some detail. After I'm done with the background, I'm going to fixate it with some Spectra Fix. It's used for pastels and colored pencils. And I found that in my Bible these crayons will tend to fade out a bit, and this Spectra Fix will help prevent that. The only downside of using Spectra Fix is that rub-ons won't stick anymore. So I'm preparing my page with multi-medium so I can use anything on it. I'm using matte gel from Liquitex and I'm applying it with a foam brush. I'm adding a protective surface behind my page so I won't stick my page together. I apply a very thin layer so it will dry pretty quick. When I'm done, I can wipe away the excess with a baby wipe, and I will let the page dry. I'm using a couple of ribbons from Kaiserkraft, and I'm using the little clouds and some butterflies. I will cut out the ribbons so I won't adhere any of the other ribbons onto my page. When the ribbon doesn't transfer completely the first time, you can put it back onto your page and try it again. Most of the time you can align it with the piece you already have and you won't see it anymore. I'm outlining the clouds with a micron pen. I didn't want to have a really hard edge, so I'm using a little bit of a sketchy style. When I'm done with the cloud, I'm adding my message. It says, "If you won't go with us, we won't go any further." And I'm just adding the outlines first, and then after that I will add some bit of shading and more thickness to my letters. That finishes my page. Thank you for watching.